Hey guys. Oh, I wasn't expecting all that. Four thumbs up already. Nobody's in here. Hi. So there's no one in here yet. And so before I get into this, mind blowing, groundbreaking discussion about your ex, which won't take that long because I don't plan to be here long. And you know what? The lighting is really horrible in here. So I'm going to play around with these filters, guys, because that's what filters are for, is for bad lighting. And I definitely got some bad lighting. Okay, so let's see what works for us today. All right. I think I like that silver screen. That's cool. Hey, Lady Magi, hello. Thank you for the love, you guys. So, your ex. By the way, guys, do me a favor and go to my Kali Ma videos and thumbs up. Oh my goodness, guys. I was on one all day. The spirit was in me all day. And it was amazing. And I didn't really come down off of that spirit until that night. And then that's when I started uploading the rest of the readings. So, hey, Ananya and Ricardo, hello. So, your ex that doesn't want to let go. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Hold on a second. Are y'all ready for this? You want to know why most of y'all exes are still stalking you and throwing off your focus and bothering you? It is because they are bored. It's because they're bored. It's boredom. It's idle hands, okay? Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Okay, the best thing that you can do, especially when you're going through a breakup, is to keep busy. Keep busy is one of the things that you have to do. You have to, and then also I feel as though there are other reasons, obviously. Number one would be obsessive compulsive disorder, other mental, spiritual illnesses that they could have. Because I'm sorry, I could not possibly give another person besides my children, and not even them, because sometimes the kids will be like, hey, uh, can you please leave me alone? Like, kids, I'm a mother of five. So trust me, I know. Okay. Kids don't like to be bothered by their parents all the time. There's no way that I would give someone else that much precedence over myself. So I actually said it, Spirit said it in the reading earlier, like, why are you, giving someone else all of your attention and time and not yourself? And then you have to think it's got to be demonic because you're drained. There's something draining your ex, and then it starts to drain you. So some of y'all exes got spiritual illnesses and parasites and all kind of stuff. Trying to find that devil card. So whether or not you are the stalker or the stalkee, the trick of it is to keep yourself busy. Okay? Take care of your responsibilities. I know that if you take care of your responsibilities, boy. Do I think Mercury retrograde has anything to do with spirituality? Absolutely. I think all the planets do. But I think that the point of Mercury retrograde, and I figured it out with this one, is that it's good to go back and either settle things or close things out. When you have unfinished business with someone, it's best to do that. Can't get rid of Memberly. Who is Memberly? Oh God, James. Okay, hey Danny. They got nothing better to do than call their exes whom they dumped. Well, I know that it's pretty obvious when your ex is not over it, because they may, you may get strange friend requests, you may get strange emails, you may get strange phone calls, and it's them. And it's like, well, Think about yourself for a second. Think about what it is that you need to do and then do it. As soon as I get up in the morning, I'm handling my responsibilities. It's not that I'm not taking a breather or that I'm not taking the time out to meditate, but I'm not taking my time out of every day to, go through this entire scenario with who I broke up with last and why I broke up with them and what, and what should I do? You know what? Here's the devil card was right at the end. I had to go through the whole deck. Okay, idle hands are the devil's workshop. See how he's holding up his hand? So the devil is you sometimes, but a lot of people ain't figured that out yet. Because hey guys, I decided that I am not taking anything personal anymore. I'm just not doing it no more. I'm not going to apologize for God's creation. This is how God created me. And, so yeah. How do we handle the calls and messages? It's painful. Yeah, because see, you're not picking up on it. I don't believe that in most cases, because statistically, a person is going to heal. They may still miss you a little bit, like 3 months later, but 2 or 3 months, they should be good. It's clearly something going wrong, if this person is still stalking you several years later. Clearly something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sorry, y'all. I'm just guessing. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to I got like a allergy thing and they just dusted and vacuumed and so kicked up some stuff. So when it comes to your ex, if they start messing with you, like if you feel like it's going to be a day where they're going to be bothering you because it's their demons and spirits and shit too, sometimes listen to your focus frequency so that you can stay focused. Completely tune. Eventually, you'll tune it completely out because your ex got to figure they crap out anyway. That's what they trying to do. They trying to put their crap off on you. Mm-hmm. So I think that you can't change them. You can only change your reaction. Now, if your ex is beating down your door and trying to kick the door in because they want to get to you, then obviously that's going to be a different situation. But for me, being a sensitive, I can hear everything. I can feel everything. And I don't like that. It's like, just move on with your life. It's so annoying because, at least do it for now. Like people try to act like, oh my God, I got to hold on for dear life. Because no, you can't let go for a day. You can't let go for a week. You got to get a hold of yourself. Obviously, it's something else that could be controlling that person too. Because sometimes it's downright demonic. The other morning, I had somebody send me a crazy message, and I know it was from my ex because, evidently his mind, was telling him that his body needed me. But it's like, no, you need to focus on you. Okay, it's not me, it's you, it's not you, it's me. We need to work on us separate. You see what I'm saying? But see, when them sex demons start calling to him, you know, and it's like, don't involve me with your sex demon. Good grief. You can't go 3 months without having sex. You can't go 3 months without having sex. You can't go 6 months without having sex. And you're not married, or you're not settled. Like for me, I don't do that. Okay. Seriously. So, sometimes they're really, really dealing with a lot of sex demons, seriously. Just, and we already know that men are very easily susceptible to sex demons because, from the time that they are little, they wake up with morning wood. You know what I'm saying? So, especially with men, that's why they They'll call you every morning. They wake up every morning thinking about you. Every day they just wake up thinking about you. And it's like, my God, can you think about anything other than sex? Can you please think about yourself? Can you please think about, how do you, make yourself a better person for the next time someone trusts you with their heart? Can you do that? Because I'm thinking about me. But then when I got to get up in the morning and think about you too, then that's crowding my space. And see, it's all about what you're focused on. Like, I'm totally fine with being obsessed with myself. I'm supposed to be. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, I'm getting all kind of sidetracked and stuff. It's like, So, I'm hoping that people will get better, because I think that a lot of our lovers and ex-lovers, they just really need healing, but they don't know how to ask for it. So maybe it's a good idea to send them healing energy, but then if you send them healing energy, what if they get better and start really stalking you and trying to destroy everything about you, everything, your bank account, your credit, your life, your reputation? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but my exes, they get angry when I walk away. It's like, where do you think that you are going? I'm going that way, honey. I got to go. Oh, what? You leaving? Okay, it's just crazy. So, I would love to be one of those kind of people that just has these uncomplicated relationships, to where, they show them in the movies, and they're just standing there and they're like, well, I think it's best for us to let this go for now. I'll catch you later. No, a lot of the guys that I've dealt with in the past, they just didn't have a lot of decency, just they were like, I'm willing to give it all up. I remember, and I don't want somebody that's willing to give up their life for me. I want somebody that's a little selfish. I want somebody that's going to say, hey, it was good while it lasted. But if you walk away from me, I'm not going to let it destroy me. You see what I'm saying? So that, because that way I know that if it ever is a time where I do need to walk away, you know what I'm saying? Because especially with your spiritual path can lead you there, and then they'll try to, mess with your third eye, your throat, try to mess you up and stuff, try to take you off your spiritual path. And then that's when you gotta get your selenite wand out, and you gotta go pachoon, pachoon, seriously, because and I'll be joking when I say that, but I'm sorry, like, I've got to clear, my aura, especially if it's a lover that has bad, that has bad karma around them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Fly Birdie. So I think they're just bored. They don't have enough to do. That's the reason. That's probably the reason why you left the relationship. Because, to be honest with you, outside of the makeup and breakup sex, everything else was boring, because this person was probably uninspired, or, because you can't stick, an uninspired person together with an inspired person, because eventually the person that's uninspired is going to start literally draining the one that has all of the light. And I am the light, seriously, in the city at all times. Okay. Because and here's what I'm gonna give a little hint to you men out there. Stop trying to win an argument with a woman, because it's not gonna happen. That's all you got to do, is stop trying to win an argument with her, because if she disagrees, it's usually with good reason. It's not like she's disagreeing with, women typically have a lot of sense. We have to bring sensibility to men. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance. It's a balance. So you trying to win an argument with a woman, you just might as well just sit back and, turn into a skeleton, because you ain't gonna never do it. And if you think you're gonna ever be the first man that tried, well then I don't know. I don't think there has ever been a man that has won an argument with a woman, with a real woman. And I'm not talking about an argument. I'm talking about when the woman says, "This is what I need." That's the end of it. I'm not. That's not up for debate. So, because people leave relationships because they're not getting what they need, right? So if somebody left you, it's because they were not getting what they needed. And you were not giving them what they needed from a partner. They had it themselves, but they needed that support from you or whatever it was that they needed, and you couldn't do it. You couldn't deliver. So then, why would somebody continue to use your service? You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to deliver. Okay. Hello, Jay Fields. How y'all doing? I don't answer. Ananya says I don't answer his calls. But how long's this man gonna go? It's a long distance relationship. We never. Oh wow. Child. That man must have a mental problem. He must be lonely or starved or starving, thirsty, something. Goodness gracious. Because, you know, unless somebody is purposely trying to make contact with me, I'm not gonna try to make contact with them. That's. And then and I'm the type of person to where if you do me wrong, I will leave. I will. I don't stick around for stuff like that. I'm not 12 years old or 16 or 25. I am a 42-year-old woman. I will be 43 years old this summer. Okay. So, the older you get, the less BS you gonna take. And they say, oh well, we don't want no older woman anyway, but they still chasing me. I still get chased to this day, but they all keep it a secret. Like, oh, I'm secretly chasing you. It's like I know I can see you. Oh Lord have mercy. Hey, True Crimes, how you doing today? So yeah, man, they're just bored. Like, pray that they get their creativity together. Don't pray that they get another lover. Pray that, because if they just get another lover and they don't have their solar plexus corrected and they don't have their sacral corrected, then they just gonna go into they gonna pull in somebody that's gonna be stalking you with them. So pray that their creativity gets in order, and then that way they can learn more about themselves and become a complete person. Okay, to make whole and complete is what that person needs to do. So, I pray for that for all of my exes. Like, please, like, I just, I'm focused on one thing and one thing only at this point. And, especially if you're trying to work against me, oh my God, y'all, I am a pistol. I've never had a man try to stop me from doing anything, but when I went through it, let's just say I went into formation. Okay. Okay. Come on, ladies. Now let's get information because I slay. Okay. Shit. Excuse my language. So, ladies, sometimes we have to be aggressive sometimes, just because I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that like this is like basic nature, this is like next to nature. Like, I am a lioness in the jungle and I'm hungry. Sometimes, when you end up out in the jungle, you don't want to be there. Most people came from families that were not, financially sound. And if it wasn't financially sound, then what does that tell you? That tells you a lot about what those people were doing mentally. It's all about the mental. So, y'all, I have been getting the closest to home cooked food that I have gotten in a while, and it tastes so good. I've been going to this barbecue and seafood place. Oh my God, I can't eat no seafood. I can eat fish, but I can't eat no seafood. But the food is so good up there. So When you start to realize that, then you know what information that you can send to your ex. It's like if they come into your thoughts and they're thinking some kind of weirdness, and you're like, ew, get out of my thought process, because my process is right now, there's several different things, or maybe even a couple of different things that you're already juggling. Because especially when it comes to women and single moms, either you're going to be juggling, you're going to be juggling your work, your career, how you make your money, and you're going to be juggling home. So what you gonna do? Add that to it? Okay, if you add a man to the equation, he's gonna have to make things. He's gonna have to make things good. He ain't supposed to make things harder on you. What's the point of having it? So I didn't. The last two guys I was with, I said the point of me being with you is to make my life easier. Why would I be with you and you make my life harder? And their response was, well, life ain't supposed to be easy. And my response was, okay, goodbye. Because I don't know where you come around here with that. I'm a queen. Don't tell me that life ain't got to be easy. And everything that I do, I can't do it with a smile on my face. And why they want you to be stressed out about something. Why they want everybody to be stressed out about something. See, that's suspicious to me. Oh, you've got all this stuff going on. You've got this, and that going on at work. Okay, what you stressed about it for? I got planes and buzzards and crows and stuff that's always circling around my head, but I still have to ground myself, you know what I'm saying, so that I can do what I got to do and stay on point and stay focused, you know what I'm saying, without breaking down into an emotional blubbering mess, which is, not good for anybody. It's like, you know, um, yeah. So, yeah, yeah, it does. It does. Hey, MJ23. In my case, it's not even an ex. I can tell you, I've been through that. And you know what? It really irritates me. And it is something spiritual going on, because I had just got done getting stalked by my ex for 15 years. And then all of a sudden, more stalkers came. I said, what is spirit trying to tell me? I said, what in the hell? And I did. God, when I look back at 2019, I mean, if you're gonna look back at 2019 and say you didn't learn some kind of I'm gonna do those readings. I'm gonna do readings on what lesson did you learn in 2019. By the way, guys, do y'all like me breaking it down by the elements? I think that it's cool. It saves time. So that is the format that I will be uploading the readings in. Unless every now and then I have, because I have so many clients and stuff, and then also I've got people that are coming in, this weekend. So I'm setting up my schedule for Saturday, actually. Okay, so you know, I love you too, girl. I'm telling you, I had to go through a lot to even get to that point, because and you know what? Sometimes I still need somebody to lean on, and that's when I go and lean on the spirits. Of course, yeah. So it can be really really hard, but then when you start to realize that you are in control of your own life, and your own environment. Okay, yeah, I like that too. And then also, I'm gonna simplify it to where that way my peeps can keep up with the new moon, the waning moon, the waxing moon, and the full moon. So you guys will have those reminders, and I think I'm gonna do weeklies, probably switch it into monthlies, okay? Or, and they'll be in that format, because literally it doesn't take that long for me to even record them either, So, yeah. Anyway, so that's really all I wanted to say about the exes, is that, I pray that they find themselves and they find their north, because it feels like, when those cords get formed, because people, I have found that people just do not let me go. They don't. They form a cord and they like, I ain't going nowhere ever. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, it was fun talking to y'all. Hope y'all liked the little devil ears and stuff because of the obsession and the stalker thing. Yeah. So I'm about to meditate, y'all, actually, because I just don't like the crowded thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of why I would love to get out in the middle of the woods, y'all, and just be there for a while. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Just get out in the woods and get next to a creek, a lake, some nature. Just, it's too much going on. Then there's a highway. But it is what it is. Sometimes even if you in a swarm or a storm, you want to try to make sure that you still keep yourself centered and balanced, okay? So that even though the whole world is running circles around you, you're still good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Love and light.